What's up, guys? This is Astranox. It's time for the showcase of Roy Mustang from the Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood collaboration. Man, he's able to deal crazy damage, boys. Crazy damage. The way I have him built is I'm soul burning his skill 1 twice, and then I follow up with the skill number 3. That's how you do it, because he needs fighting spirit, and you will get 40 at the start of the battle, and then you need to get more to use the skill 1 twice so you can use the skill number 3. But when you pull that off, when you bring the Gil's Ancient Book on himself plus on another mage, you're gonna be able to pull off that combo, and his damage multiplier are very high, like very high, and the skill 3 deals more damage the lower the amount of targets on the field, right? So I'm running him on Rage crit set. It's my setup, like super big damage. You don't need as much offensive stats, and I'm going to be testing him out. You will be seeing his damage versus targets that don't have defense break, targets that don't have any debuff, so the Rage set is not even activated, right? So you gotta keep all these things in mind. See how you're going to be building him. Maybe you're not going to be relying on defense break, so check the battles where I'm actually fighting without the defense break, without a debuff too, so you can better understand where your damage would be if you build Roy Mustang the same way that I did, like the same type of stats, but you're not running Rage, you're not running a defense breaker in your team, right? So I really like to run the Gil's Ancient Book on him because he's a mage, might as well, right? And you don't need to have 3 mage, including himself, in the team. That's just way too much. You want to have like forward position that's flexible, right? I'm running now Auxiliary Lots, and that's just such a good enabler for him. It's just perfect, a perfect combination, because you can have him slow Roy, and then you can build him with super high offensive stats. Now, in Guild War, he's going to be performing even better, because if you have him with Oxalot, let's say, that's your souls. You got the Gil's Ancient Book on Oxalot and himself, that's it, and then there's only 3 targets. The skill 3 deals more damage the lower the amount of targets on the battlefield. So I'm seeing like insane numbers. It's really beautiful, and I really dig his animation. It just feels good. It feels really good to just soul burn skill 1 and just pop targets one after the next. And if you play it smart, you can just take out targets that are dangerous. Maybe they're about to go, maybe they're gonna do something bad. Maybe you need to focus on Rem because you don't want her to counterattack your whole team. Maybe you want to pop the Knight wearing Aureus initially, so your skill 3 will deal more damage against their whole team. So there's a few things you can do like this to just play better with Roy, and just really clean up when it's time to use the skill number 3, right? So unfortunately, like when you fight a team that has like a Rem, you need to focus on her or she's gonna attack your whole team, so you could be unlucky and you keep missing a bunch of times, which is quite annoying. You cannot fight Bellion teams because she's gonna be blocking your soul gain, your Gil's Ancient Book. It's not gonna work, right? So it defeats the purpose. It's not gonna work his combo, sadly. So in a control environment, avoid Bellion. If you go in World Arena, it's gonna be way too hard to pull the combo off, sadly. You're gonna have to like triple up on mages, just in case they ban one of the mage. They could just end up banning Roy. It really doesn't allow you to have too many options at your disposal if you have to focus on triple mage. Look at the damage here. Ridiculous, guys. Like, wow. Just wow, man. Like, it could be over 100,000 damage if I actually had a damage dealing artifact. Like, that is just completely insane, guys. So it goes to show you that the damage gets increased the lower the amount of targets on the battlefield, and that's really good when you have a scaling like that. The buff that he gets on himself that cannot be removed unless he gets attacked by an Ice Elemental hero. That 20% attack increase, 20% hit chance increase, very good. Counter Moonlight Dreamblade. Maybe you Elemental disadvantage, so instead of missing 50% of the time, you're going to be missing 30% of the time. I mean, it's something, right? And the 20% attack increase, it really helps to push the damage real high. So when you have that buff that cannot be dispelled, the skill 1 will actually penetrate the target's defense by 50%, which is ridiculous. He's going to get 30% combat units push, but the way I have him built, the team that I'm running him with, like, it's just soul burn back to back into the skill number 3. It is to really showcase his kit, try to see how much burst damage, how much damage he can actually deal, and he definitely delivers. That's the thing. It feels really good to use this hero and pull things like this off. Like, could you imagine in Guild War, you could just make quick work of annoying Guild War defenses, and that's good. You save time there, and you know, pair him with Oxlot, and of course, don't bring him against a ice team, Bellion. But even if they have a Celine, you can bait her if she's using the exclusive equipment that will target the hero with the highest attack. You can bait her into him, so he's fire. It doesn't matter because he cannot lose more than 51% of his maximum health when he's skilled up. So that allows you to do some really cool stuff. It's not like a Tempest Siren, right? But it's still pretty good. If you get counter-attacked, he's not gonna get one-shotted. That's really good. Elbrus Ritual Sword, stuff like that. So maybe you want to actually take out, with the skill 1, heroes that might have like Elbrus Ritual Sword, right? Heroes that could mess you up good. If there's no rem, there might be a hero that might solo your whole team. Maybe you need to soften up certain heroes before you actually get to the skill number 3. So there's a lot of different ways to approach it, who to target with his skill 1. But yeah, it's quite impactful if you go and you take out the right heroes in the right order. So I feel like he's quite a powerhouse in terms of damage, but it's really about using him in a controlled environment because sadly there's too many requirements, right? You can see that the damage throughout my battles, if the target is not defense broken, the damage will be pretty good considering the fact that he penetrates 50% of the target's defense with the skill number 1. So that is some really big damage increase, right? I mean, if you want to push that, you could have a penetration set on him. That's always something you can do, right? Another thing is that you don't need to have him built on rage set. You can definitely have him built plenty of other ways. I mean, you could have a destruction set, you can have an attack set, you could have him on speed set, right? And you might not be running him with auxiliary lots. Maybe you're going to be pushing him using Flan, so you're going to need another mage in the team, or build 10 souls and then she can have her own artifact that gives 10 souls. There's different ways to do the combo, right? You can get critical hit damage buff on him, pushing the damage even further. So there's room for improvement in terms of damage. What you're seeing now is really, really high damage, but it can be improved upon. So that's something to keep in mind as well. Stacking attack percentage imprint really helps you out as well to push the damage as high as possible. And you can see all my imprints. So I'd like to hear what you guys think about Roy Mustang in the comment section. What did you think about this build? But that's going to be it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Astranox. Good luck with all ya do. Peace out for now.